What makes a football team the best in the USA? Is it just about winning the Super Bowl? Or is there more to it? Today, we're diving deep into what truly separates the Gridiron Giants from the rest of the pack. We'll go beyond the scoreboard and explore the complex machinery that powers the NFL's most elite franchises. This isn't just about one season's champion. It's about building a legacy of greatness. Let's start with the most visible part of any team: the players. You can't talk about a great team without a superstar quarterback. Think of the legends, the Bradys, the Montanas, the Mannings. These players aren't just talented. They're leaders who can read a defense in seconds and elevate everyone around them. But it's not a one-man show. A franchise quarterback needs protection, which means a dominant offensive line is non-negotiable. These are the unsung heroes, battling in the trenches on every single play. And on the other side of the ball, you need a defense that can terrorize opposing offenses. A lockdown cornerback, a game-wrecking pass rusher, a smart middle linebacker. These are the pillars of a championship defense. The best teams have a blend of veteran leadership and exciting young talent, creating a roster that's built to win now and in the future. It's a delicate balancing act of skill, chemistry, and depth. But having star players is only half the battle. How do you mold that talent into a cohesive, winning unit? That's where training and coaching come in. The best organizations have a world-class coaching staff, led by a head coach who is not just a strategic mastermind but also a phenomenal leader. They establish a culture of accountability, discipline, and relentless effort. The offensive and defensive coordinators are the architects, designing schemes that maximize their players' strengths and exploit the opponent's weaknesses. And the training regimen, it's a year-round commitment. It starts in the off-season with strength and conditioning programs designed to build bigger, faster, stronger athletes. During the season, it's about meticulous film study, walkthroughs, and practices that are run with precision and intensity. It's about simulating game situations so that when the pressure is on, the players react on instinct. The teams that consistently win are the ones that prepare better than anyone else. Now, for a factor you might not immediately think of: the weather. Yes, the climate can play a huge role in a team's identity and success. Think about the Green Bay Packers playing at Lambeau Field in January. The frozen tundra isn't just a nickname, it's a real home field advantage. Teams from warmer climates or dome stadiums can struggle in those brutally cold conditions. Conversely, teams like the Miami Dolphins are used to playing in extreme heat and humidity, which can drain the energy of visiting teams from cooler regions. A team's style of play often adapts to its environment. A cold-weather team might lean on a powerful running game, while a team in a dome can build a high-flying passing attack without worrying about wind or rain. The smartest teams don't just endure their climate, they weaponize it. In today's world, a team's presence extends far beyond the field. Let's talk about social media and brand building. The best teams aren't just football clubs, they're massive entertainment brands with a global reach. They use platforms like X, Instagram, and TikTok to connect with fans on a personal level, sharing behind-the-scenes content, player highlights, and engaging stories. This creates a powerful sense of community and loyalty. A strong social media game can attract new fans, drive merchandise sales, and build a positive narrative around the organization. It's also a crucial tool for players to build their own personal brands, which in turn can make the team more attractive to free agents. In the modern NFL, managing your digital footprint is just as important as managing your roster. The teams that do it best create a fan base that feels like part of the family. Behind every great team is a smart front office, and that means sound policies and a clear vision. This is the world of the general manager. Their job is to build the roster through the draft, free agency, and trades. The best GMs are masters of the salary cap, knowing when to spend big on a star player and when to find value in a lesser-known one. They have a knack for identifying talent in the college draft, finding those hidden gems in the later rounds that become key contributors. Team policies also cover everything from player conduct to media relations. A well-run organization has a strong, stable structure. There's alignment between the owner, the GM, and the head coach. They all share the same philosophy and are pulling in the same direction. This stability is crucial. Teams that are constantly firing coaches or changing their front office rarely find sustained success. It's the long-term vision and consistent, intelligent decision-making that builds dynasties. Finally, let's talk about the money. Salaries. In a league with a hard salary cap, how a team manages its payroll is absolutely critical. You can't just pay everyone max contracts. It's a strategic puzzle. The quarterback is almost always the highest paid player, and their massive contract will dictate how the rest of the roster is constructed. This is where a great front office earns its keep. they have to decide which positions are worth the big money investment. Do you pay top dollar for a shutdown cornerback or a game-changing wide receiver? Do you sign proven veterans in free agency or build through the draft and sign your own players to extensions? The smartest teams often let a high-priced star walk away if they believe they can replace their production more cheaply. They are not afraid to make tough, unpopular decisions for the long-term health of the team. Successfully navigating the salary cap is the difference between being a one-hit wonder and a perennial contender. So, as you can see, crowning the best football team is about so much more than just the final score. It's a combination of incredible player talent, brilliant coaching, and a savvy front office that excels in every era, from drafting future stars to managing the salary cap and building a global brand. It's about leveraging every possible advantage, whether it's the weather in your home city or the connection you build with fans on social media. It's a complex, fascinating puzzle, and the teams that solve it are the ones we remember forever. What do you think is the most important ingredient for a championship team? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take on it. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. See you next time.